Hey, how you doing? Hey, Lisa. No,
Hey,
bye.
hi Lisa. I know bye.
There we go. Cool. How's y'all's week going? Good,
Good.
good, good.
Working on all the homework that Ella gave me.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, any initial questions? Just jumping in.
I have questions.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Ask them away.
absolutely. Um, okay, so we had our first call yesterday, me and Ella, and we've been working on the Shopify page and I'm working on the ads. And I had a couple questions. One was with for my Mafia stuff, we had the 6 book bundle and we made it into the 9 book bundle. And I know you were saying that a sweet price you guys have been seeing is like 26.95. But actually if I did the 50% off of my 9 book bundle, it would actually be like $31 because I sell my books for $6.99 each.
Mhm.
So what should I do there? Should I say, hey, you're getting it for 60% off, or should I say
Yeah,
change the prices of my books so that 26.95, because I'd be okay with that. 26.95 would be 50% off, or what do you guys think?
yeah. I mean, I know y'all went through it,
Yeah.
but initial thoughts with that is it a 9 book series?
It's 3 trilogies.
Okay, so yeah, we'd want to bundle those
Three
together.
trilogies.
Yeah.
The
Mm.
the current price point too is for the 6 book. Remind me how much the price point is for that one currently.
It was 19.99.
19.99. Yeah. So I mean it's only a good offer too if you do provide it as 26.95. It is obviously a higher percentage off. Um I think we would be fine with that price point and percentage off and just kind of keep it that way.
Yeah.
Um And I don't think you would need to change your individual book prices for that either.
Okay, so should I just make the little tag on it 60% off instead of 50?
The only other thing that I'm thinking with this too, since it is a new bundle, because if you advertised this bundle before,
I've advertised the first 2 trilogies, so that's what I'm running ads to now, or
okay,
the 6 books, but not this 9 book one, no.
okay, because we've been testing a few um at that like 36.95 price point, and it does sound like if you dropped it from, because you said 50% was 31, so maybe at like 40%, it would be 36.95. That would honestly be something you might want to test initially.
Okay,
That would also give you some more leeway because it does seem like Mafia. Ella and I have seen this with Mafia is that like people are willing to invest in the books because they're really emotionally charged, and we might as well get them on that higher price point. And we've been seeing people selling bigger bundles, so or higher price bundles too. So I would try that out first.
okay, so 40% off. Okay, and then oh, and then my other question was, so I have new ads that I just started that we were looking at yesterday for the Mafia, for the 6 book bundle. So I'm assuming that for the 9 book bundle, I would want to start all brand new ads.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll be going with like we can use the similar ad copy. We obviously just need to relaunch them and change the headline for the offer and then also just change the link that they're going to.
Okay, and you broke up a little bit. You said relaunch with the same ad copy that's working now and just,
Yes, exactly. We'll also add in some more content and ad copy from what we are able to work through and see which one we'll go with to start. But yeah, we can essentially for now just use the previous ad copy and content and just obviously adjust the link and then also the headline with the offer.
okay. All right, cool. I think that's all I had for right now. If somebody else wants to turn.
I had a question about so like Ella, we talked last week about my big bundles. They keep getting kind of stuck in the cart, like the paperbacks. should I offer free shipping? And because we do run directly to that bundle, is that going to be an issue? Like as far as like the offer price?
No, it wouldn't be an issue. You could even do like just a banner on the top of your site that says free shipping over this amount.
Yes.
So that you at least have a little bit of like overhead with that, because then you could get someone to essentially add on maybe like a smaller bundle of ebooks that's worth, I don't know, like $10 to $15, and that would essentially cover the shipping that you put as free. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like the bundles are 125. Would that be reasonable to say like over 150 gets free shipping? Or should I knock it way back?
What are after people add on taxes, how much does it kind of bring their total to?
So shipping is like $13 per bundle. I just have it flat. Because sometimes some states are more, some are less.
Yeah. Okay. Then I would say around like 145 free shipping.
145.
You could do
Okay.
you could do 150 as well. And then right now, which upsell do we have on the paperback bundle?
I think it's like adding the ebooks, but I also just got in more, like I put some of my older books in print that weren't in print, and I'm getting those up there too. So, like if people bought print and then bought more print, I don't know. I tend to see that, more than
Yeah.
getting the ebooks.
Yeah, then I would definitely offer just like 145, 150 plus, you
Mhm.
get free shipping. And then we can kind of play around with just different apps that you can use, like a slider on the cart that says like you're this far away
Mhm.
from having free shipping.
Yep.
Oh, that was like that cactus. Was that cactus thing?
Yeah, that
Is
one you
that
can
what?
do it there. There's probably other apps too that we can
Oh,
look
okay.
into, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and related to that was I guess TikTok just did their co-funded free shipping thing, and I'm reluctant to do that there because their shipping is kind of expensive. But and especially with my bundles there, I don't have as big of a margin as I do on Shopify. Do you have you seen anyone moving toward the co-funded free shipping or just keeping regular shipping or
I think they've been keeping regular shipping for the most part. I
okay.
haven't seen too many authors move to the co-funded shipping. Cameron, do you know if any of yours have?
No, I haven't seen any.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it and like they only give you like a $2 discount and it's like already a lot to ship. So like,
Yeah.
so it didn't sound like that good of a deal.
Hmm.
But okay, yeah, that I wasn't sure about the shipping. So okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did hear from one author actually that she was asking about just like doing the free trial, and she said that she heard from some other authors that um they were kind of messing with the people after the free trial ended, like the rates increased a lot. So
Hmm,
I just don't know if they're like testing out new things with that too. So I would just like stick with the regular shipping for now.
okay.
Yeah.
And one more TikTok related question. I did start one of those Max campaigns. Um,
Oh,
and it's been giving like a 5 ROI. Um,
that's
and
awesome.
I have it at $50 a day, and I'm not sure should I increase it, how to increase it. Um, does that
Yeah.
scale like Facebook where you don't want more than like 20%, 30%?
No, I would say you said it's at 50 per day right now.
Yeah, it's
I
50 per
would
day.
increase it to like 75, see how that holds.
Okay.
And then we can keep continuing to increase from there because I bet it's pulling quite a bit of videos for you right now because you have
Yeah.
a lot
I'm
that tags that
seeing
certain
like the
bundle.
entire scope of all my videos getting engagement right now, which is
Yeah, that's great.
interesting.
Awesome.
But yeah, it has been making sales, so I've been pretty happy about that. But
That's such a cool
um,
feature.
Yeah.
and I'm seeing
Hmm.
like I have not had an organic sale on TikTok in weeks. And I didn't know it. Has there been any shifts across the board for like? I know they're shifting more live heavy right now. And I mean, I'm getting decent engagement. My views are back up again. I'm getting 2,000, 3,000 per video often, and I'm just not getting sales. So I from that, and I don't know if like content has shifted. Is that across the board? Or is that just a me thing, and I need to kind of figure that out?
I don't necessarily think content has shifted, but I've been hearing a lot, just in the TikTok space overall, that TikTok's doing a lot of like AI created videos for ads. So it seems like they're just really, really pushing heavy on ads right now. And that might be kind of contributing to just like less organic sales and more, that the algorithm is pushing like ads content instead of organic content a lot more, especially for shop products.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Live is
That
definitely a
does make
factor in
sense.
that too.
You
Yeah.
know, and I
Yeah.
went live with a friend for like 90 minutes one day, and I got doing that gave me enough missions through the seller center that I got $500 in ad credits.
Are
So
you serious?
yeah, so I'm like, okay, that's very
That paid
worth
for
doing.
itself. Yeah.
And I haven't spent anything out of my own pocket on these max ads yet.
That's
So
sweet.
I'm like, okay, but I guess they're doing like live trainings and stuff. So I did sign up for that. For me, for the lives, it's just it takes so much energy and it takes a lot of time.
Mhm.
And I'm like beat the next day. So I'm trying to figure out what's the balance with that. But
I'd try to schedule that out on like 1 day a week. All your readers know you're going live, and you could do it on like a Friday maybe, or like a Sunday, like a day that where like the next day it's not as stressful. You can kind of relax, but that way you just pick up all those readers on that live. And if they're gonna give you credits that you can then spend on ads, it's then gonna like 5x. Like that's a pretty good funnel right there.
right, right. And
Yeah.
those ad credits were based on I think I'm like seller level 3 or something like that, but the
Right.
ad credits were based on once we passed like the 90, I think we made it over like 110 minutes.
Mhm.
And I just went through and it was like I got like $2,000 worth of vouchers, like $500 in ad credits. It was just like mission after mission after mission,
Mhm.
was just I was like, okay, that was worth it.
That's
So
awesome. Yeah, I mean, time
Awesome.
to value there is super high, especially if you're going to get credits. Do you know if with your current level right now, if you keep going live, will you keep getting those credits too?
I think yeah, I think there's like one that's like for the next 45 days, it's gonna give like an extra $200 of credits. If I go like another hour live, like it like
Okay.
it counts the whole time.
Hmm.
Um, and there's a few more that are vouchers and stuff like that, which the vouchers are like giving people like a TikTok funded $5 off.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I've definitely seen that be effective before. Um, but I guess the live missions renew like
Uh,
some of them are like every week and some of them are like every so often. And I think they're trying to get you to um I mean, they're saying they want to get you to 600,000 a month. And I'm like, well, that's really great. And I also don't know if I could actually fulfill that. But um, yeah. So I don't know if it has to do with the levels, or I don't know, because other friends have had some similar ones, but not the same ones. So it might be a per account thing.
yeah,
So I'm
because
not sure.
these readers also see you as like, I mean, you gotta realize like some of these readers see you as like a celebrity too. And so getting on these lives, like being able to like get on and like talk to them is very, very impactful. And so like I do think that having that weekly reoccurring, just like they know you're going live at that time, and that way you're getting your like super fans to get on there and be able to talk to them, and then as they're on, and like the longer you're staying on too, it's bringing more readers in, um, and they are going to push your ads more too, no matter what. They just always push more ads, more organic when you are going live. So I do, yeah, I think that having that
Nice.
reoccurring would be smart.
Yeah, I think I just need to kind of like suck it up into it. Um, but yeah, they're doing like training right now, and a
Mhm.
friend went through the training and just had all this stuff,
That's awesome.
I'm so I signed up for that for next week. And also I did a live with a friend and we were just kind of like talking back and forth, and I didn't actually sell anything, so I don't think that's the most effective strategy. But I did get all those ad credits, so I'm like, well, that was still way worth my time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess trying to figure out what works with that. But yeah, I've just like my organic TikTok, I've just noticed it's just been really funky for like the last month. But I've seen so many author lives, like just all the time, all the time. That's mostly what I'm seeing in my feed versus like actual book talk videos. So I guess I'll figure that out.
Yeah, and there's a ton of different styles of lives too you could do. Like Q&As is probably the most common, but they're always changing too. So if you ever see one, you can take a screenshot of it, and just that way you have that idea, and that could be your your entire subject for the entire live. Like talking about one specific thing if they want to know a certain thing about you or how you got into writing, things like that.
And I know, so like when I did it with that friend, I had like all my books like behind me on a shelf, and she didn't. And TikTok kept dinging her for not having the products right
Yeah.
there. And I didn't get dinged. So we are kind of trying to figure out what was going on there, because we were both talking about our books. And I guess they ding every, if you're not talking about your books all the time, every few minutes. So I'm like, okay, that that is that glitches my brain a little, trying to like, kind of like the constant hawking of the product, versus like a more organic kind of question answers. So I guess I'm seeing people kind of do both and do like packing lives and stuff like that too.
I've definitely seen those. Whenever, yeah, if it's ever a talking one, just having the book like perched up. And then I love that idea of having all of them right there, but like maybe whatever specific book that you're talking about, having that perched up right behind you, just so there's no question about it. Like the product is there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be testing. Cool. Any other questions?
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Hi, Carol.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, so just having a look at my ads would be great.
Yeah, let's take a
This
look.
week
Yeah, definitely.
has been doing better than last week, I think, or a bit better than the week before. So
Awesome.
let's see if I can get the right screen. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, I can. Are you able to see that pop up there?
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so I started this retargeting one 2 days ago.
That's doing great.
So Australian dollars. Okay, Shopify is still over reporting. So for
It is?
every
Okay.
one sale, I'm getting 2 on Facebook. So you need to halve it.
Okay.
And that's pretty much across the board with all my ads. So it's inflated. So if you, yeah.
Are you just counting like the number of purchases versus what's on Shopify here?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping records. I've just kind of been keeping an eye on it, and generally it's been almost 2 for 1, almost, not quite.
Okay, yeah.
So I haven't been getting many sales apart from ads at the moment. I'm getting a few follow-ons from my emails, but not many. Most of them are coming from my ads.
Is
So
this
most of them are the other bundles.
Is this USD
Shopify,
versus,
sorry.
yeah, is that USD on Shopify?
Shopify is in USD.
Okay.
My Facebook ads are in Australian dollars.
Oh, then you're
So,
really profitable. It looks like what Ella just looked at. It's only over reporting by about 6 sales. So it looks pretty accurate.
okay.
Over the last 30 here, we've got a total of 234 orders. And on Shopify, we've got 208. So over the span of 30 days, it is a little bit. I will say sometimes too, it'll pull in like delayed reporting from other days.
Mhm.
So this is not always going to exactly correlate to Facebook, but it's not over reporting by too much, especially week by
Okay.
week. Yeah.
Okay.
And your last
It's
7 looks
mm,
fantastic.
mm.
Yeah, because overall the last 7, we'll convert this. So we have made back.
And don't forget there's paperback costs.
Yes.
Mm.
$190.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean it's still looking really good.
Mm.
Regardless
Yeah,
of
no,
your paperback
I'm
costs
happy.
too. Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, like Cameron said as well, it is slightly over reporting, but not by
Okay.
an insane amount. So it's still doing pretty good there. This retargeting campaign is doing amazing too. I would eventually honestly look to add US in here as well.
Yeah, okay.
Eventually, it's performing great as is, but definitely look to add that in as well. So we'll just decrease budget on this one a little bit. Right. Do you have rules set up on your account right now for budget?
I don't. No. No. Okay.
Let's definitely get some.
Should I go ahead and do that or not?
Yeah, we'll definitely get some set up today. It'll just be for increasing budget for right now. And then it'll just decrease manually. $65 here. We'll increase this one to 70. Yeah, and then I would just keep this one at 4 per day for now.
Yeah, it really just looks like those main campaigns, the ones that have a 3 and a 4x, we just gotta keep slowly scaling those each week.
Definitely.
It's interesting that there's only one ad in each ad set that's getting any getting shown and getting the sales. But I guess that's common, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I would also, this one's not getting much actually. I would also get like a paperback image in here somewhere. And either add reviews on the image or like a highlighted piece of text.
Okay.
Something
Like we've
from
done
your,
the other ones.
yeah, similar to that, similar to like the previous paperback in that paperback campaign. And you could either do just dialogue from here, or you could like add in this main hook here as text overlay on the image.
So try a bundle image or just one book image.
I would do bundle image and just one book. So both of those. And then we'll just adjust budget here. We'll let this one run a little bit more, just at that 15 and just keep it consistent there. And then the rest of these, we just adjusted a little bit. So
Okay. Yeah, I've got another campaign that's in draft. So
okay,
need to make
perfect.
sure
I
we
will
don't
not
publish
touch
that.
that one.
No. That's the.
These are all just the budget changes here.
Okay.
Go ahead and publish those. Yeah, everything else is looking really good.
That's awesome.
Is there anything
Perfect.
else that I should be doing?
I think just adjusting budget for now. We'll go ahead and get some rules going here as well. Just grab these four for now. We'll just leave the retargeting out of this because we want it to stay at that kind of lower budget for now.
Yeah.
And then we'll do 19 for now for increasing budget. We'll keep the cost per result under 19. And then we'll have this one fired just on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Perfect.
Nice.
All right, and then like I said too, this will just increase budget, so we'll need to decrease budget manually. So if anyone starts rising a little bit, you'll just drop the budget down.
Okay, sounds great.
Perfect.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, of course.
Those are awesome results. It's a really good foundation.
Thanks, Cameron. So hopefully it will build.
Yeah, no, it's looking
Yeah.
like you're on track to build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Any other questions?
I have another question. So I didn't know it, but my Klaviyo, the people that were ending up on my newsletter, because I had a double opt-in, were like 1/10 of the people I can actually send to. And I need to send, like, I have something that's coming out, an early access ebook thing, the end of this week, and most of these people I probably haven't sent to in a while. Do I need to do something to like warm that up, or because I'm immediately saying, oh, hey, here's this new thing, please buy it?
Yeah, that's a good point. I would send out an email before. Yeah, just like what you said, like a warming up email, like a very simple, definitely, yeah, not an offer because we don't want back-to-back offers, but something
You could
something
send out
brand
more of like
building.
this, storytelling aspect
Storytelling.
style
Okay.
email.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking about that and I'm like, it's related to my main series, but I don't want to just like immediately jump in with, oh, hey, here, buy this. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Which, even if you did, I mean, thinking about other brands, like there's definitely other brands where you never get an email from them forever, and then you just get an email out of nowhere where it's like, here's an offer, and a lot of people still convert on it. But yeah, definitely do think since we have the ability to control it, just sending out that warm up for sure.
Yeah, and then maybe like delaying like a week and then sending the offer, that kind of
Exactly.
thing. Okay, because I do want to get to weekly. That's been kind of like my last thing that I haven't really figured out yet. But okay, yeah, that sounds better to me. It makes me feel like I'm less spammy.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, if anything, it's like the least spammy because you're not sending out these people a ton of emails. Like it adds more value to your email if they're not getting them Like if they were getting an email every day, it wouldn't be as valuable. But
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I did just turn the double opt-in off, but like there's like 1,400 engaged people from like 90 days that I can send to, and 300 on my actual list. So I was getting way confused about what is actually going on there, and then finally saw what was happening. And now I'm like, okay, there's this greater pool of people I can actually send to, which is good. But yeah, okay, that definitely sounds like that could be a thing.
oh,
And one more question. I, my brand right now is non-spicy, and I very much make that a part of my brand.
mhm.
And I do have some ideas for like spicy books that would hit the same audience, but it's just spicy, not spicy.
Yeah.
Is that where I need to split like a different pen name or even a different store pixel wise? I mean, it's not even, it's way, way on the horizon. It's not there yet, but trying to figure planning wise.
So same genre, just a little bit more spicy.
Same genre, like my books right now, I make it a part of the brand that it's
That it's
PG-13
clean.
because
Okay.
I do get a lot of parents of teens behind.
Yeah.
And I don't want parents of teens being like, oh yay, just go buy everything in the store, and
Right.
then like 5 of these books are like spicy or whatever.
Uh, like out of like 5, how would you say
3 or
3 or
4.
4? Okay. So it's
But
yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
like you mean like a spice-o-meter?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say my books now are like half a pepper, and
Okay.
these are like 3 to 4 peppers that I'm thinking of. So again, that's just future planning, so it's not going to affect anything now, but um I want to know, can I fold this into what I already have going on? Because I do have people asking me, oh, can you put spice in your books? I'm like,
Mhm.
no, because this reason.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like you could definitely still sell them on the same store. Um, Ella actually came up with a really good idea on product pages, is working really well for like spicier books, is putting underneath the title like heat level,
oh,
and then you can
okay.
show that like the peppers, and then you can explain it even more in the description, and that works really well for spicier books.
Nice.
Because it's like they land on the page and the copy is spicy, so like they're expecting that, they land it there and it matches, and then they get a good idea of the level.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I mean,
Yeah.
I would just keep it out. I would keep it separate from all your other books in the store. Obviously, not put it into like the big bundle that you have, just so that you don't have any parents of teens like buying the whole bundle for their kid, and then obviously
Would
you
that
just
be
want.
worth making like an obvious pen name, like taking my initials and then with a different last name or something like that, or just keep it all under my own name?
That's a that's a good idea, actually. Yeah,
That might work.
I like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
because yeah, if it's obvious, like they're not gonna, they know you. So I think that's a great idea.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just future planning because I started planning one of these
Yeah, what
books
are you
out. I'm
gonna
like, okay, what
split?
am I actually gonna do with it? I really don't want a pen name if I don't have to. Uh from the chat, Willow Winters. Does she do spicy and not spicy? Willow Winters?
So Willow does, she has, I think all of her books are spicy, but she has some that are really dark, like really darker. And so she publishes under Willow Winters, but she also publishes, I believe, under W Winters.
Mm,
And she does it all under the same brand per se, the same thing, but her readers know that if it's W Winters, it's the darker stuff.
that's cool.
And if it's Willow Winters, then it's just her normal contemporary or whatever. Because I've thrown that around too,
Okay.
because I started 2 different pen names because I write steamy paranormal I've been doing that for 10, 11 years, and then I started a dark mafia pen name, and they're both really spicy, but the dark mafia obviously has a lot darker elements to it. So I started a whole different pen name, and it's not fun sometimes, but it's not too bad, but it's not fun sometimes. And sometimes I think about if I could find a way to condense them both, maybe under my original pen name. But yeah, so Willow does that though.
I do remember seeing she codes her discrete versions from like lighter colors to darker colors versus
Mm.
spice, and that's cool.
Got all different kinds of covers.
Yeah, but okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I like the slightly different pen name, but like not so different that it's not out off brand. Because I did try a different pen name at one point with a cereal, and I did not like that. It was like twice the work. And I'd like to not do twice the work. So yeah, if I can fold that in, that would be great.
Because that could only expand your brand from there. Because you're probably going to find a lot different readers too than what you're selling to right now.
Yeah. And I mean, like I can run TikToks or whatever to those specific things versus like the Pixel, because I know that does well in book talk anyway. And yeah, and I do have people asking like, can you do spicy? And I might even be able to kind of branch a little bit to like a book that's spicy, where it's like scenes from my main series, but people who want the spice. I don't know. But yeah, I like that. Okay.
That's a good email and retargeting for sure. Yeah.
That would be for what, retargeting?
Like if you like my books, but you want a little bit more spice, there you go. And you could, I mean, maybe, I don't know how much of your audience is in there, but if it's a good proportion, that could be good.
Yeah, it one of my most asked questions on TikTok is still, is it spicy? And I mean, and some people don't want it and some people do. So, and that's my most triggered on my chatbot thing too. You know, can my teens read your books? And, but yeah, I know I've had people telling me, they're like, oh, I wish this had spice in it. I'm like, well, you know, but if I can point to, oh, well, but these do, that might be good.
That's a perfect response too to the autoresponder in the chat box if someone asks that. And then you can explain it out, show like the part of your pen name that's clean. And then if they're looking for it, you could just put the link right there in the autoresponder. So then they go to that part of your site too.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. So, okay, future planning.
Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Cool. Cool. Any other questions?
I have a couple just newbie questions because I just started. So sorry, everybody else, but our one-on-one calls that we do, they're recorded, right? And then where do I find them?
Yes, I will send over the link because I just dropped everything in from our onboarding call as well. So I'll send that over to you.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
And then the stuff I'm getting together for my ads for our call tomorrow. I was just going to go ahead and like create the ads and just leave them in draft until our call tomorrow.
Perfect.
Work? Okay.
Yes, that's awesome.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, great.
I have one more question. Ella, that mini chat thing that I was showing you, I went to go sign up for it, and one of the permissions that it needed was like it wants to record pixel events from Instagram for like messages and stuff like that. And I just want to double check that is okay, because I thought that was like an optional thing, the pixel events, but will that interfere with the ads if it's recording like engagement events?
If it's just recording, no, it shouldn't. Yeah.
It has to.
Okay.
Because anyone that interacts with your Instagram page, that gets put into a retargeting audience.
Oh, so
that's
it's just doing that anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Okay, because yeah, it was saying like it asked for just like this wall of permissions. I'm like, well, okay. And one of them was record pixel events and to your page and this to your page and that to your page. I'm like, I just better check on that.
Yeah, because it's probably whenever someone messages through mini chat, it sends that data back to Instagram and Facebook to then put that into your retargeting audience.
Got it. Okay, and that has nothing to do with like the Shopify pixel. It doesn't. Okay.
No, because we're already like we used one of those engagement audiences for the retargeting campaign. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Before I set it all up and then mess things up. So yeah, that is something I want to set up shortly. So
Yeah. Typically Klaviyo Mage, like all those apps are going to ask for like everything, like a wall. Yeah, like you said, a wall of permissions. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions? Ads, Shopify, anything? Nothing? Cool. Awesome. We can go to wrap this one up. I'll go ahead and drop this call in the folder and then see everyone else on the next one-on-one call. Cool. Of course, me.
Bye.
Sounds good. Take care, everyone.